Hi guys, Blake here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Friday, the 3rd of December, and I'm going to do the one cast for you today. Oh my gosh. So today, boated up. I am spot locked right above the tennis court here. I'm sitting about dead center. About 15-20 minutes ago, they cranked the water up to 2.5 units, and so I'm going to try drifting a scud and an egg. So my setup today, I've got, oh my gosh, a size 12 snap swivel. I've got a piece of what used to be a 1/4 ounce drop shot weight, and I cut off enough of it to make it more like a 1/16 ounce weight. I got a size 12 barrel swivel. I've got about 2.5-3 foot of line. About 18 inches down, I've got my scud. Another 12 inches under that, I've got my little orange egg. And I will show you. Ooh, there we go. I've got, that's 4-pound line on the reel and for my leader material. And this is what the drop shot weight looked like prior to me cutting the lead off of it. And I've got a few of those with me just in case I need more weight. But I'm gonna get the boat drifting here. I forgot my life jacket today because I was in a big hurry to try to get up here before they started dropping the water again. Whenever they crank that water up, it seems like that egg pattern seems to do pretty darn good. So another adjustment I can make today, since I don't have other people fishing in the boat with me, I can keep my nose of my boat pointed forward, and I can just slow the boat down to keep that weight on the bottom instead of having to drift sideways and take weight off and add weight and stuff. So first we're just going to see if this is enough weight to drift anyway. May not be. Captain Dwayne Doty just got back to the dock right before I left from his morning guide trip. He said the bite was really good. He said they started off fishing above, or a little bit below Short Creek over on the shallow side. He said they were drifting the white megaworm and the micro white megaworm under a float over across from Short Creek on the shallow side, and said they were catching at least 3 or 4 fish per little drift there. That's a pretty good bite. And then he said once the water cranked up, they went to dragging night crawlers up there and did pretty good. And then they scooted down to across from the dock on the bluff side and drifted micro jigs under a float and caught more fish. So he said the bite stayed pretty consistent for them. There's quite a bit of stuff stirred up in the water. I already feel like I've got a bunch of moss, so I'm gonna reel my cast in and say no fish on the first cast. playing with the water today, but this 2.5 units is only supposed to last till noon, then back down to 1 unit at noon, and then back to 35 megawatts for the rest of today, this evening, and tonight. I'm just barely getting a bounce. I think it's just enough. I'm gonna just periodically slow the boat down a touch with the trolling motor here. There's a, oh, I missed him. There was a fish. So you really just want to feel that weight kind of bouncing along the bottom. You got to feel it every once in a while, and you don't want it bouncing or dragging so much that it's not looking like a bait that would be flowing down the lake. Started off chilly this morning, just maybe above freezing down here in the holler. However, it is warming up very quickly, and it is supposed to be in the mid 70s by this afternoon. Go ahead. I had a bite there and now I'm not getting anything, so I'm gonna assume I just got a little bit of moss. Not really, actually. Pretty good. There's a fish. Oh, so I'm breaking in a new boat today. And I just looked down and realized that I don't have a net. So this should be fun. And I'm probably gonna get hooked. Well, we don't get to see that one, guys. Sorry. Maybe we get to see the next one. He took the egg pattern. I would have grabbed him by the lip, but he had the egg directly in the bottom side of his bottom lip. There was a bite. There's another fish. He's a flyer. Alright, let's see if I can get this fish up for the camera. This one's a little smaller. He might be a little easier to do it with. Come here, buddy. Okay. Maybe, just maybe. I'll heat him up for a second. There he is. And he fell in the boat anyway. Hey, come here. Come here. Guys, don't forget to bring a net. Come here. There we go. And I'm gonna spot lock myself. Whoop, if I don't fall over. Because he tangled my rig up here. Okay, we're all straight there. I'm gonna scoot over just we're getting pretty close to the top side of the Narrows here, right across from the big brown house. And I am going to just get a little closer to the channel. 2.5 units is definitely enough water to go over the top of the Narrows without even worrying about raising your motor. But I think that the closer to the channel is where I want to be to drift through there. Yeah, so that's 2 fish to the boat and 1 on that got off. So drifting the egg with this faster water is definitely working so far. And it would seem that a 1/16 ounce worth of weight is just about enough. It's kind of right on the edge. If it was running any faster, I think we'd have to increase our weight. But there was another fish right there. Just this 1/16 ounce and a periodic touch of the trolling motor to slow the boat down seems to get just the right bounce across the bottom here. Occasionally you can also let just a couple feet of line out if you're not feeling the bottom. The water is going to pick up speed through the Narrows here. I might have to slow the boat down just a touch more. I think at the moment would be a great time to be dragging a jerkbait as well. Water's moving this fast, usually drifting a jerkbait, same drift rig setup, just a jerkbait tied on the end usually does pretty good as well. But I already had these rods rigged up ready to go. We officially entered the top side of the Narrows. It's going to start getting shallower. whenever these fish hit this rig, you'll feel the bouncing. But whenever they hit it, it usually feels like a few, harder grabs in a row. Usually 2 or 3 little quick ticks that are going a little faster than the current. I'm gonna pull in and clean my rig off one more time. The Narrows is usually a pretty good spot for dragging these flies. Number one, because the water's moving a little faster, and for some reason the fish just like to congregate here. There was a really big trout right there, and my bait's gonna drag right past him. Come on, buddy. Oh, there was a bite. Interesting report. I went night fishing 2 nights ago. Not last night, but the night before last. And I tried something new, a Y2K fly that Dwayne had tied up and gave me. And I tied it on underneath my black mega worm. They were running a 1/2 unit. And I caught a few on the black mega worm before I tied it on. But after I tied it on, that Y2K fly was on fire. The fish were eating it up at night. There's a fish. Hey, he took the scud. Of course he did. That's even harder to get to with this double rig and no net. There we go. Popped him off of there. That was a tan size 14 scud. I know I didn't talk much about the scud because I figured they were going to smash the egg the whole time. We are at the bottom side of the Narrows now. I know where it flattens out and goes towards Fall Creek. Oh, there was a fish. I had one on before it even got to the bottom. Oh, there was another one. And I'm just not getting a very good feel. It's not getting all the way to the bottom and they're picking it up. Oh. Okay, I got that one that time. Yeah, that whole 100-foot drift right there, I bet I got picked up by 3 or 4 fish, but it was before it hit the bottom, so I didn't even feel it. And he took the egg pattern. Come here, cut it out. Oh man, he almost got me. Hey, get it out. There's another one, a little bit bigger. Oh man, he just broke my egg. Pulled the material right off of it. Come here, buddy. Hey. Okay, well that egg pattern is down for the count. Luckily, I've got a few more ready to go. Okay, another setup, all the same, everything there. We'll go to the end of the Eagle Island here. See if we can pick up a couple more before we get there. Oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh, that might be a big fish. Kind of hoping for small ones right now because I don't have a net. Come here. Hey, let's see. He took the... What did he take? Why is my... He took the egg. Come here. Oh my gosh. Need my pliers for this one. Wow. That was tough. Alright, we're at the end of the island, but I want one more cast. Well, the egg and scud bite is definitely on fire with the water moving like this right now. If you're out here and you see that they're going to crank the water up like that, I definitely suggest trying the egg and the scud. Fish slime. Alright, well, I guess we'll end it there. We thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we will get out here again and do it tomorrow. Thanks, guys.